get this party started. Woo! So, I am Azure Thought, and I am a new VTuber, and I'm mostly going to be doing Let's Plays of lots of random different things. Today we're going to start with Might and Magic 6 Mandate of Heaven, a very old retro RPG game by a company 3DO that got bought out by Ubisoft that I've loved since childhood. A couple of quick little notes about it. Buttons. I installed it from the Good Old Games install, so it's got all the basic patches, and then further patched it so that it would actually work with the streaming, with the Greyface M&M6 patch version 2.4. And obviously, I have in fact played it before. I will be avoiding most of the easy exploits, so anybody telling me about New World computing and how to get there quickly, I know I'm just not going to do it. It's a thing. Alright, so enough of that. I will go ahead and get us started. Buttons. Here we are, Might and Magic 6. New game.
Having cheated death during the night of shooting stars, you find yourself as far from your village of Sweetwater as old Falagar's magic could take you. 3 years have passed while Falagar imparted what knowledge he could to train you in your chosen professions. But the time came at last when he could teach you no more, and you have ventured into the world to seek your fame and fortune. Now, a world away from your lost home, you have stumbled across evidence of a terrible conspiracy involving a new religious cult. 5 letters from King Roland to his wife Catherine, and a letter from the King of the Devils to a wicked traitor named Sulman have turned up in an abandoned goblin camp. Your fate seems inextricably bound to these letters and that awful night, and your role in the events to come may be larger than anyone could imagine. The tools you have are but a small sum of gold, your wits, and a lot of potential. The roads ahead are infinite, and all the choices are yours to make. So choose wisely. Good luck.
Alright. Finding out my audio is apparently a bit quiet, so we're gonna up that. Just have to, before I throw this on YouTube, take this small section out. Alright, so that's our wonderful opener about how come we're doing what we're doing. Go into the create party part of it. Alright, and as many RPGs, classes, skills, stat arrays, all that fun stuff, all self-explanatory. Knights are weird, they don't get any magic at all. Good comparison, or compromise, is Paladin, which gets healing magic and other clerical type magics, or Archer, which gets elemental or sorcerer-like magics. Cleric, standard healer, all your healing and buff spells. Sorcerer, elementals, fireball is all you good D&D players know. Druid does both of the magics, but that's all they do is the 2 magics, so good options. I think the first thing I'd like to ask is if my wonderfully tiny chat has any opinions on what classes. Just a standard array? Or should we get funky with it? Alright, normal it is. Well, one of the nice things about it is, based on your class, you do also get these bonus skills. So, Paladins, Sword, and Spirit Magic. Thankfully that means they don't overlap on equipment, which is always a nice bonus. And, for him... forget what I like to give. Right-clicking. Impact of begging, bribing, or threatening someone to get them to like you. The higher the skill, the less your reputation suffers for these. I'm a bad kid and almost never use that skill, so maybe I'll give it a try this time around. And then with that, it's gonna be a bit... shield. Always good to get some more armor on you. Archer. I like to open them. This slot I always kind of do different classes. Just get some variation of some oddities and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go a little bit different this time. I'll go with that druid. And we will start them off with... Let's see, they got staff. Let's give them some spirit magic for some good early game healing. And then, what did meditation do? Multiply skills, character space class bonus. More or spell points. Yeah, we'll do that. A lot of spell casting from a druid. Over to our cleric. I'm going to give this slot the repair slot. Give that identify. And we'll also give them some meditation. More spells points is always better. And lastly, on to our sorcerer, who I like to give the identify and meditation. I could give him stuff like the elementals, but it's really easy to get those pretty early on, so I'm not gonna bother too much. Alright, and then we just gotta up their stats. Buttons. God, there's so many different stat things. Alright. I think we'll buff his might up to good 20. And like all good RPGs, different stats affect different classes better. So, of course, for your Paladin over here, he's going to be much better affected by having more strength and personality. For those of you that play D&D, personality is pretty much your wisdom stats, but copyright being what it is, they called it personality. Druid, of course, is going to want both of those. Cleric, again, primarily personality. I also tend to do a fairly melee heavy run, so also want to get their mights up just a little bit. And then wizard, intellect, up to a good 20. Get his might up there a little bit too. Mostly they use daggers, which is fun. Some accuracy. Always good to make sure you actually hit your foes. So, and then the last bit is the fun of naming people. I think I'm going to go with my standard array of characters. So my first is my paladin, which I always forget who of my people is a paladin. Paladins are funny, what with being slightly religious generally. But, oh, I know. We'll go with Renard for that one. Gotta make sure you hit enter. If you don't, names get funny because this game is so old. My nature-friendly one. We'll go with Nirmo for that one. Cleric. Yeah, we'll go with... My brain just lost who my cleric would be. Nope, lost it. Nope, we'll go with Nirmo for that one. And this one will be Sizk. Yes, I know it's a weird name. And then this one will go with Lilith. And we gotta go through some portraits. Very limited portraits. He's cute though. I like that portrait for Sizk.
Choose me or
Forget.
I'm ready.
Yep. That one for Nirmo, I guess. And that one for Lilith. Alright. So, that's all of character creation. A lot of stuff that we didn't get here we'll be able to get pretty easily, pretty quickly. So it's not a big loss if you decide to go with other things. It's just kind of a little help for some of your starting equipment and starting spells. Away we go. Ooh. And this is also a fun game. And for keyboard controls, instead of your standard mouse look WASD, movement is arrow key based. Alright, so we'll run in here.
Hello, come on in.
Talk to some people. Aim key. Rent some gold. Don't need a room. Okay, on food. Have a little drink. Give him a tip. Little advice about the game. Always good to know. Though their physical attacks are weak, these mages can cast various elemental attack spells. So that's good to know. Who's this dude? Follower of Ba. I believe it said during the opening that this would be one of the bad guys. But let's see what he has to say. Fellow travelers, Ba friend. Oh, I thought you were a member of my temple. Sorry, my mistake. The letter. Ooh, the seal. Here, I'm supposed to give you this money. Now go away before we're seen together. Someone will get suspicious. I totally forgot to do things that would explain why that thing happened. And he's got a quest for us. Could you do the Temple of Ba a favor? It appears that my brethren left the old temple to the northwest of here in a little too much of a hurry, and the candelabra necessary for some of our rituals was left behind. None of the Ba priests want to go back because they're afraid of whatever curse has been placed on the temple. If you were to bring back the candelabra for me, however, I could reward you in their place. Maria tells us about brigands and the death of Roland and rumors of a collapse of the Iron Fist rule. Roads are almost unsafe to travel anymore. Brigands and bandits of all sort now prey on anyone traveling too far from the protection of the castles. Ba Temple. A day's travel west of here is a new temple dedicated to Ba. I've heard that bad things happen to rich people that travel near here. Howling Moon. Proprietor of the Howling Moon is George Canis. It's a wonderful place. Tell him I said hi. I believe it's one of the other inns throughout. So the thing I forgot to do is we go into our inventories here. This gentleman here has a letter for us to read. The letter. Dear Solman, you have done well, and I hereby promote you to High Priest of the Second Circle. There is a sum of gold waiting for you in the hands of Andover Potbellow in Neusorpical that he will turn over to you if you tell him the Sandman sent you and show him the seal of this on this letter. Sandman, I like that. The creators of this game had a great sense of humor. The handling of the Roland affair was masterful, and I especially liked the snowstorm touch. It really put the fear in him, didn't it? Superstitious fool. His removal has moved our timetable ahead by at least 2 years, and has spared us the trouble of assassinating him at a more delicate time. All arrangements are in place. My minions have engineered the recall of Queen Catherine to her homeland in Erathia to attend the funeral of her father. She will not return this year, and that only leaves her worthless brat Nikolai and that idiot regent Wilbur Humphrey running things at the palace. The people have begun to sense that something is wrong, that perhaps the gods are angry, that perhaps the Iron Fists have lost the mandate of heaven. Just a few more disasters, and there may well be a full-scale rebellion, and we will be waiting at the breach, ready to step in and tell the sheep what to do and when to do it. Man, these guys sound just like a normal religious cult. Already our temples spread across the land, offering aid to those displaced by disasters, and comfort to those bereaved. Yes, remain in Neusorpical and stay out of sight. When the time is right, you will be contacted and given further instructions. So take heart, and know that our plan proceeds smoothly, and we will be ruling this world soon. Your position in our hierarchy will be very high. Signed, Xenofex. Give that to her so she can hide it in her inventory. Our wonderful old paper dolls. So, since he started with swords, he got a sword. Started with shields, he got a shield. These wonderful berries here, there's 3 types, can be mixed into these potion bottles. to make basic potions, which can then be combined for more advanced potions. He's got a starter ring, which does nothing, and his spellbook Bless. Pick it up, right click, and now we know spells. I like to keep my potions on this person, and my selling stuff on this person. She's got Magic Arrow, her starting attack spell, also has Bless. Another red potion, all hit point based. She gets her starting staff. Her ring is also useless. I had enough level I could enchant them, but I'm not. She has 2, so a healing potion, and the root here for a spell potion. So now we can regen at least a little bit, and first aid for a nice good starting actual heal spell. Bless was just support buff. She gets her mace, and a ring of charm. Little icon over here opens up their sub-gear, so this would be all of our rings, amulets, and gauntlets. Everything else you get to see on the cool little paper doll. Here, more of that, and then this one, the Poppy Snaps.
It worked.
Energy, plus 10 to primary stats temporarily. So it's nice, another little buff potion. And she gets Flame Arrow with her dagger and a useless ring. And because it is a listed out inventory like this, it's always important to keep it from being too cluttered. These old school games cared about such things instead of just giving us our nice little scroll wheel inventories. Alright, so now we are geared. And this is the wonderful town of New Sorpagal. Lots of people to talk with and things to do. But I think you're all getting bored, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is wander over here. We're going to go kill some things. Now, this game is fun because combat has 2 forms. Turn-based, when you press enter, and quick combat, which is A attack or S for quick spells. And over here we're going to go cast spells, and we can set Flame Arrow to quick spell. So I tap S, and combat done. Give first aid to her for healing, but we'll just have her attack. And you got that magic arrow ready to go. And she missed. And we'll give him Spirit Arrow for now. But we'll just have him attack. Now, the alternative to this wonderful turn base that I'm sure everybody's used to is just the insanity of free range combat, which is going to get my butt kicked because early game. You can also right click to see some stats. It's got a bit of a similar thing to old Final Fantasy games for your turn-based combat. The little icons here show whether they're ready to fight or not. And how often they're ready to fight is based off of their speed stat. So it's important to raise those nice and good.
Help!
Out there and all the lights are on and cold.
Someone heal me!
And thankfully, like most video games, even if you're killed in the initial part, you're not actually killed, you're just knocked unconscious. Although death of party members is a thing in this game, and given how I'm playing it, you will probably get to see me die and laugh, which is always fun. Honestly, the death mechanic in this game is pretty entertaining. So, then you click on or spacebar, pick stuff up off the ground. Here we go. Go kill this dude. Chests and crates are fun. Although we'll kill this dude first. Chests can be trapped. farther you are from the trap, the less damage you take. That one thankfully wasn't
I
trapped.
don't know.
Go to our identifier. She has no idea.
I don't know.
Yay, gold. Just like all them D&D random encounters where you randomly get stuff. Alright, this area we'll note we've got some different trees. They're fruit trees, so you can pick up a day's worth of food just by eating off of them. Alright, get some of that good stuff started. Horseshoes. Horseshoes are nice because if you use them on a person, they will up their skills. So on this screen here, stat screen, show our various statistics, you know, raw stats, health, all that stuff, attack damage based off the weapon they're currently wielding, skills, which all of course upgrade the higher your numbers, as well as whether you're normal, expert, or master. And those horseshoes give you skill points in addition to leveling up. Awards, which are awarded throughout the game for various story things. Just to kind of give you an introductory into all this game. You can drink from wells. They're generally refreshing. A lot of them are magic wells that will do things like help restore your hit points. For those of you that, again, do D&D, much more convenient than actually, say, taking an 8-hour long rest. Alright, now I've done that, we'll wander around town and talk to some people. Supply shop, see if we can sell him our garbage clubs. Yep, whole gold for club. Rain, 62, 62 and 37. Not a bad start. See if we can buy anything useful. Cloak. Cloak is worth a +1 armor. Might as well take it.
Thank you.
Give that to him. Yay, we're getting equipment. Of course, it's got standard iconography. This is, of course, a bank.
What can I do for you?
And you can click on random things like walls. I know it says I wasn't going to use too many exploits, but that's not a super important one. That one had a hidden fly spell scroll. So at some point, if I need to fly, I can just use that instead of actually casting the spell. Townhouses. This dude, Body X Magic Expert, just letting us know that he, once I reach the high enough level, will train me to expert level and tell me of Gilbert Hammer, who's a master of body magic, but I need to talk to him in Silver Cove. Also gives some info about skills. And his little daughter, who likes to talk about school. I hate school. My father says I need to work hard so that I can get a good job. Maybe even learn to study magic. Who cares about that? I just want to play. Truly exemplifies all of us. Not just us. Wizards. Albert Newton in Mist handles the promotion of sorcerers to wizards. So, instead of getting your standard array of difference between wizard and warlock and mage and stuff, it's all kind of just progression locked. Person talks about stuff. Person talks about stuff. Some give you permanent stat bonuses. There's a limit to how high they'll raise your stats though. Because with that, our luck, now 15, 16, 15, and 11.
Greetings.
Yeah, this side of town,
Greetings.
it's been a while, but they are all expert levels in a lot of different skills. And if you glitch it or use that fly spell, a person up there teaches expert air magic. But short of flying, there's literally no way up there.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Shop. I could buy some gear.
Don't touch the merchandise.
I'm not gonna buy gear. Like all RPGs, I'll find gear.
Hello?
guy's got a quest for us. Guild membership. Elemental Guild. I am one you will need to speak with in order to join the Guild of the Elements. Cost to join is 100 gold pieces. Only members may purchase spells from our fine library. The guild has spells from all 4 of the elemental disciplines, and like all guilds in the kingdom, we have 2 guild halls. Membership is one automatically enrolls you in the other.
Thanks a lot.
Grab that. Lords, ruled by a king and the council of 5 lords. The 6 people handle the laws, rules, and matters of state for all of Enroth. That might be important to know later. Quest. Our town is periodically plagued by giant spiders. Pretty sure that if the Spider Queen were killed, the rest of the spiders would go away. Currently, I'm offering a reward to the person that can kill the Spider Queen. So we'll have to track down that person sometime. So we got over here.
Nice to see you.
Violet Dawn the Potter. Hot Fires. She also has a quest for us. To make strong, excellent pottery, you really need a hot fire. If it weren't so dangerous, I'd make a trip to Castle Kriegspier to try out the fires they're supposed to have under the castle. Might be a fun place to visit. Guild of Self membership. It is my sacred duty to accept donations. Yes, donations. Of the Guild of Self. If you contribute 100 gold pieces, we will grant you membership status. Members are permitted by spells from any guild of the Self in the land.
Thanks a lot.
And her quest. Oh dear, can you help me? My daughter Angela is missing. I think she may have wandered into the abandoned temple near town. We're already heading there, so that's convenient. And if she did, she could be in terrible danger. Who knows what kind of horrible things are lurking in that cursed place. Please find her and bring her back to me. Alright, so we have 2 reasons to go there. To help a cultist and to help a mom find her daughter.
How are you?
More skills and stuff. Walls. Steering can be hard. Sounds like it shouldn't, but I promise you. Blades End membership. Hey, the Blades End Mercenary Guild wants you, provided you're willing to pay a small fee to join. This sounds like multi-level marketing to me, but if they're willing to teach me how to use a sword and etc., might as well join. And then he likes to babble about nothing important.
How are you?
Liches. Some sorcerers have cheated death itself in their attempt to gain power. These sorcerers trade their lives for eternal life as an undead. Can't imagine the lust for power that would cause someone to trade their soul. Liches are powerful and determined. You should be careful when fighting them. Definitely. Cobra eggs. Collector of rare and exotic creatures. Blah, blah. I'm not going to keep talking all of these, but yeah, he'll give me money if I find him cobra eggs. Buccaneer's Lair membership. Chapter houses in the kingdom support our members by teaching valuable skills. Only for 25 gold?
Thanks a lot.
Reasonable to me. Spell item shop. Potions, helmets, sometimes magic rings. That's her normal stuff. 2 tiers, normal stuff, special stuff. Special stuff is, of course, more expensive, but higher quality. Plus 1 spell point. It's early game, so tempting. Another spell book. Husbanding our money early on tends to be a bit useful. I've gone crazy and bought everything rapidly, and it really eats into your income. Alright. So that explores most of town. Gives us these 3 buildings. Check out the middle one first.
Can we assist you?
Temple of New Sorpical. Can donate, make ourselves have a better reputation. Press Z. Get a rep stat. Oh. This one of my mods also tells me what the actual numerical stat for my reputation is. That's a nice upgrade. Normally you don't get this number, it just says respectable. Fame. Only 1 person knows of us, and our levels are very low. Alright, and our icon turned yellow, means something wants to kill us. Probably these four over here. Combat. Kill them, kill them. I don't want to go turn-based. Turn-based is too slow. Oh! As I said, thankfully, it's not too bad. Let's see if my sorcerer can kill that goblin. So, she's just unconscious with a heal spell. Back up to 2 HP, she'll be fine. Oh, too far away, can't hit him now.
Someone heal. I need help.
Uh-oh. When your healer goes down. And that's one reason why I picked the ones that I did. Because the thing I didn't talk about too much was under casting spells. From here up will be the elementals, and from here down will be the self, which includes spirit, body, and mind magic. And if we go down here, and around the corner, chat these people up, we can learn spells. Now start by buying spells and see if we have a nice basic first aid. First aid, which is body magic. So we'll buy that. Get 2 if we have them. We don't. And we'll teach her body magic as our caster. Sometime we'll get her everything. I like completing all of their spell books.
Okay.
So now she can cast 2.
Yes.
And that'll keep us alive a little bit longer. I've just been informed, because I wasn't paying attention, that I am currently entirely hiding one of my 4 characters. So we'll do that. Yeah, I have to learn how to read chat while I'm doing this, because chat's like, I got 2 monitors, and chat's all the way, like, way on the far side. Suppose I can move that. Or do this. Could just put chat right there. Should I put chat right there? Oh, I can't put chat right there. Good times. But I can put it right there. Move this over here. Possibly even down here. Yeah, there we go. That's using brain. Alright. Woo, person.
Nice to see you.
So, people you can talk to. Norm the Noble. Tells us about some upstart religions. Tells us about that Buccaneer lair. Says they've got one in New Sorpital and in Mist. They teach us about how to use daggers, teach us merchantry, identify, perception, and to disarm traps. We hit join. Says he has no skills to offer, but he's good for company. Feed him and give him some gold pieces and he'll be happy to join us. Well, if you're not going to help us, I don't see any reason to keep you around. Check out this place. There's our Guild of the Elements. Alright. So of course each different type of magic has different uses.
You don't have enough gold.
Well, see, that's why I said husband or money. Can't get what I was after. Guess we'll have to go get some money. Where to get money? Well, let's see if we can kill some of these guys. Might be a bit dangerous. It's a full camp of them. Yeah, pissed off a small group. Just drag them out. Drag them out. Eventually. Yeah, now that they're close enough.
Help! Someone heal me!
Probably should have healed before I came over here. They have these things about not leaving you alone once you get close.
Help!
Healer!
Someone heal me! I need help!
Very focused. Very bad at that. Get very focused and forget to talk to people.
I need help!
But I guess that's also one of the differences between streaming and just, you know, recording a Let's Play. Things get boring on a Let's Play, I can just edit it out, post-record, and then you don't know how boring I am. You got any spells? Magic arrow use? I mean, if you're all gonna run away from me, I'll run away from you. Back to the fountains. Because I don't like dying. It is far easier to keep talking when I'm either just reading something or there's somebody to talk back to. So lonely. Alright, big group, maybe not the smartest idea. Let's see if we can find that abandoned temple. I say find. Yeah, I've got the maps memorized. And this way, west out of town. Got another group there, and I forgot these guys. Probably should stick with attacking the pen.
Help!
I don't want you getting away.
Someone heal me!
Put that back on quick spell. Haha! Just gotta kill enough of them. Oh, those guys are getting close.
Ha! Got him!
Time to remember the value of range casting. Those of you that are more experienced at the game, and those of you that want to play your first time through, normally if you travel to Iron Fist first, you can get bows and stuff. It makes things so much easier. But who wants to do things the easy way? That's also why the standard array normally has you start with an archer. Let's see if we can get them up here instead. Maybe fight them from across the river. You gotta be careful. If you accidentally kill peasants, then all the other peasants try and kill you. And it's just not a good day. I don't have enough. Yeah, we'll just leave them alone. Midday, and we've already had a very rough experience of it. And drained the fountain. The fountains only have so many charges to restore you. So when you use them too much, then you get nothing out of them anymore. I guess the real trick is do I just go ahead and rest for the night? Yeah, I've got enough HP. I can go kill one. Gotta be smart about it.
That was too easy. I need help. Got another one.
I find that I really like sorcerers in this game. Their melee prowess is actually fairly decent. At least when you compare it to most other games. Yeah, getting some gold here. That's right, you run away from me. Very careful. Like I said, definitely don't want to be killing any of the little peasants. We probably will much later in the game. Repercussions, what are those? This is video games, especially video games from the 90s. Yeah, I think it's time we take a bit of a nap.
Enjoy your stay.
Had a long, hard day, fought 2 random encounters. 2.5, 3. Now we're all rested up. Let's see if we can dip in over here and see what's going on. Also, Z. Nope, not ready to level up yet. But 2 people know about us now, so that's always cool. Let's get up on this hill. I have the high ground, Anakin. Our wonderfully pixelated targets. So, up until this point, we've been just seeing some goblins, which are always a fun little group to fight. Now we got apprentice mages who have ranged attacks. Just like you might expect, thanks to them having ranged attacks, getting close the distance quick, which they like to do themselves. You can hit them, and they die pretty easily. Alright. Oh, got a goblin running away from us. Aha. fire. Found some food. And this part's always fun. Let's see. Boom! Volcanic eruption! Big bada boom. Oh, yeah. The look up and look down, at least they exist unlike, you know, say Doom, is page up and page down. So, again, there's some mods I could totally install for a more modern experience, but it's not what I wanted. I am going to come back over here and check out these guys.
I think it's closed.
Oh. It's too early in the morning.
I think it's closed.
I think maybe the other guys have it.
I think it's
Oh,
closed.
oh, you're not open yet. Well, there's always this screen. Rest and heal for 8 hours, but you have to eat 2 food. Or you can sit here and wait several hours just standing on somebody's front doorstep.
What are you looking at?
See what they'll teach you. And in this case, they only teach us combat. Ooh, she should totally get leather, though. Costs us a lot of money, though. Yeah, we'll find some leather for her, make it worth it. Besides, we have spells. We can just shoot things from afar. Alright, so introductory so far. We've done some positive setup work for making this a thing. Check these guys out, as all proper gamers do. Save beforehand. White star. Yeah, it's important to me, but it doesn't have any real value. Most of the time these crates, woo, not trapped. RNG is strong with this game.
I don't know.
Hey, she knows it's a small shield. And hey, leather armor for her to wear. And let's look at her dagger. 2d2.
I don't know.
Alright, we can pick it up. Go back to this screen. Clear improvement. So even though we don't know what we're using, we can totally wear it and get the buffs. This one doesn't seem to do anything. Once we get their stats up, we'll be able to actually just identify. Till then, we generally have to pay for it. Every time. Be safe. Member protection.
I don't know.
Yeah, 2 for 2, not trapped. That's lucky. Especially since I'm doing this unoptimized.
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
Family friend got us into it all those years ago and gave us the basics on how to optimize our run through. But you know, when you're a kid and you've never played it before, you're like, that's awesome. Now that I'm playing it as an adult, I'm like, it's not very thematic. Where's the struggle? Common theme throughout the game is also the fact that each monster has the same sprite, just with slightly different colorations. Basic bat, giant bat, vampire bat. No, health bars too.
I need healing.
If you need healing, heal yourself. Standard strategy. If there are less things attacking you, it's better. So focus all your damage on the weak ones first. So now, It's just one vampire bat. He's not doing too much to us. And because I'm so used to the game, I probably already went through it, but if we right-click, it tells us we're in that abandoned temple. So we should find some good stuff here. Some stuff laying on the ground. Longbow we'll check out. Nothing over here. Nothing here. Suit of plate armor? That's a nice early game find. Nobody can wear. They also hide things in like fires. Gotta click through all of those. And then the barrels of liquid. So one of the things about the game is over here you got auto notes. And all these different miscellaneous notes. Seer notes, obelisk note, fountain notes. Lets you know that what fountains do what. Potion. Now, when you click on these guys, you get permanent stat bonuses. They do refill eventually, but it takes many months in game, so it's generally a long time, so you can't really farm them too well. But, that's the mapping function. You go back here to miscellaneous. Green liquids will grant endurance. Time in Enroth, the world that we're on. Some current quests. Forgot to check that. So it does give you a bit of guide that we are supposed to bring Solomon's letter to Regent Wilbur Humphrey at Castle Iron Fist. But also retrieve the candelabra, kill the Spider Queen, and rescue Angela. And they do tell us that the Queen of Spiders is in this abandoned temple. So we got 3 things to do right here in this abandoned temple. See if we can safely do it. It's this one. Blue. Personality. Whoop. More bats. Do a fighting retreat. Make sure they don't surround us. They're not exactly the smartest AIs, but getting surrounded is a thing. Love combat animations. Targeting such a pain. There we go. Yeah, come to the front. And remember to reset her quick spell. Nothing important there. Alright. You need to get caught on that geometry. Oh, now he's running away. You're not gonna run away, are you, bat? Haha. Oh, now you're running away. Pick up all them dead bodies. Goblins always have gold and stuff on them. It's only sometimes things like bats have rings and things on them. Let's see if we can kite him. Aggro pull. It's only one. We should be fine to just combo. Base attack him. There he goes. Here's some hissing. Got some doors. Just babbling. I babble. I babble a lot. Talk to people I know. I babble all the time. That's what I do. And we run away. Ooh. That's not good. That's probably all I got for healing. So first aid costs 2.
Yes.
Oh, but she was too low.
Come on.
I think it's time to run away. Alright, so we can... Remember that rest mechanic? Well, if you're standing on dirt, 2 apples to rest. If you're sitting over here on this comfy grass, 1 apple to rest. And I'm fully healed. Of course, once you leave and come back, things like mob locations reset, but doors don't. I should do something. I'm distracted. Alright. Sometimes just gotta do a thing and send a message. And then, concept for moving forward, plan is to stream, if I can actually make it happen, every Sunday from about 8 until 10, so only about 2 hours per week for this. But, you know, it's something to start with.
I need healing.
Try to not die. King Cobra, Little Cobra. Kill the Little Cobra. Too many Little Cobras. Giant freaking Cobras. And now she's poisoned. Cobras are dangerous, especially at early game.
Someone heal me.
Oh! Told you death mechanic was a thing. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Well... yeah.
We need to.
Because unfortunately, when you're dead or unconscious, you can't gain experience. Imagine that. What a shocker. Alright, let's hope this temple over here is ready to help us.
Can we assist you?
Coming back from the dead can be expensive. And while we're here, why not? Just top off. It's only a little gold. And we killed a snake. You know, we do that. We got 4 more of those in us. 4 more deaths, we'll be fine. Let's try not to do that again. Alright, let's make sure we use our ranged spells as much as we can. Alright, now 3 to 8 points of damage, or 1d6 plus 2. Yeah. Or 1 to 6. This one costs less, and it's just a recovery rate. This one costs more, but does more. So let's stick with that. And since she has no ranged combat spells yet, we're just having her do melee stuff.
Someone heal me.
And of course, you know, you got your healer. Keep them healing. Use their spell points for it. Healers are good for way more than just healing, but, I mean, let's be honest. First priorities. Problem with being poisoned, we go under our stat screens here. Substantially reduces my endurance, accuracy, and speed. So they get a lot worse at combat. potions. Potions. Oh, while we're in here, do our little trick. I know I said I won't do exploits, but this is hardly an exploit. Nope, doesn't seem to do anything. Forgot, did I learn shields? Nope. That's gonna be a bit of a thing. Get you, fucker. So little damage at a time. It's like an early game boss fight. And everybody's poisoned. It's just one cobra. PSA, snakes can be dangerous. You see a wild one and you don't know. Don't fuck with it or you'll end up like us where we're all poisoned and ready to die. You're on heal duty now. Almost there. I don't want to leave yet. Haha. Alright. Oh, Bernard went down just too early. The green numbers mean that we're ready to go train and level up. Let's get out of here. We're gonna need more than just a rest to get rid of poison. I don't know if you've ever been poisoned. You know, food poisoning at least. You don't just recover after 8 hours. And if it's going to be 20 gold anyways, might as well fully heal. So, we got another about half hour that'll keep pushing through here. I think we can maybe finish one of the first quests, get a little extra money, get some better skills, see if maybe we make just this temple the first thing that we clear. That was that side. It's that side. And we already went this way. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll do a little torchlight. Make it a little easier to see. Brighten up the game a lot. 2 doors. Let's go slowly. My least favorite of the rooms. Burn you all. Yeah, let's see if we can drag these guys out a little bit. I'd rather stick to a little ranged combat. Yeah, much better. Only 2 spiders trying to kill us now. Oh. Haha. 1 spider.
I need help. I need healing. Someone heal me.
Aha, got him. And my friends, is the value of kiting. go. Guide him out. Guide him out. You want to come at us alone? Step on you. And as a note, just because I don't like spiders doesn't mean I want them all to die, except these giant ones that are absolutely terrifying. Even though they're, animated GIF artwork is, 10 years old. For those who haven't figured it out yet, that's all the mobs are. They're not polygons, they're not polygons, they're not bad things, they're literally just old CG, or old pixel arts for all their animations. Found some gold. Alright, 2 of us poisoned, low on health. Take a second to heal up. See what's in this last door. For a moment I couldn't remember if I was recording. That would have been terrible. Although I am streaming, I at least know that much, so worst comes to worst, I would have just had a full day info from Twitch. More spiders. Geometry is actually important in this game, as projectiles do actually count as objects, so shooting into a wall, like I did there, is actually bad for you. They also have pathing issues. And the length of time on things like torchlight are very, very short. I can get one of you down, I'll be fine. Look at that guy in the back there. I think I got 3 spiders there, that's half the problem. No, it's just 2. They're still freaking hurting. Gotcha. Action economy's on my side now. Now, while I said geometry was important, sometimes you can just kind of fight around a corner. Ooh, I don't know how to run away.
I need help.
Yeah, we'll go level up. After we finish killing this guy. I want to clear this little room. Cornered animals will fight to the death. Can I kill the last? Is there only one? Whoop. Time to use that potion. Don't like having people miss out on experience.
Someone heal me.
Just don't get hit. You'll be fine.
Help.
Ah, you guys got this. Alright, fine. Ah. More leather armor.
Aha.
Yeah, she can identify that, but it's basic.
No. No.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just cleaning up my inventory. all the stuff that my people should be able to equip. Actually, this should do this. Because based off class, don't think that druids can get shields, and just in case we'll hold on to it. I know clerics can, though. Whew, that was the first couple rooms. Still got that side to worry about. I heard more hissing. I don't want to deal with more cobras today.
We've got.
Let's run away. Ooh, nighttime. It's past 6, which it definitely is. We should be able to check out that guild. See if we can get anything with our meager funds at the moment. I'll walk past it. Walk past it.
Well, look who's here.
Yeah, alright. So I like this person in the second slot to know how to disarm traps. I like my first person knowing merchant, then just have one person sell everything. Keeps it easier. Yeah. I don't even remember what perception does. I have to come back to it. Teach everybody everything. Gets expensive and causes other issues. But, hit up that temple. Get rid of our poison again. And while we're there, it's 10 gold. There we go. Progress. Now though, now I want to level up. So in each town there's a training field. Opens at 6. I'll hide around the corner in town. Just sleep through the night. Get a nice good rest in.
How about some training?
Little gold to level 2.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Oh, now to use them infamous skill points I mentioned. I think, let's see what this, each point increases it by 1, so let's throw 1 into the shield, sword, bonus to the attack, we'll throw 1 in there, and each upgrade costs plus 1 of whatever number, so it takes 2 points to get to 2, it'll take 3 points to get to 3, so it adds up quickly, but endgame levels in this game are like 100, 110, so definitely want to increase some disarm trap here. Let's go all out. Don't want chest blown up on us. Let's do a little repair and get that body magic up. We'll get some increased healing. Increase that identify so we can actually, identify things. Up that fire magic. See? Now she knows what the blood dagger is. Alright, now we're level 2, we're ready to kill some more things. And I mean, to be fair, in reference to the guy about ready to vom, they were poisoned. Pretty sure they were ready to vomit. Oh, that's more snakies. We'll just keep running backwards. Ooh. Yeah, already we're looking better. Kinda. If we could hit. Gonna have to get a cure poison spell soon here. It's getting expensive. Oop! It just dropped from the freaking roof. I swear that was one of Indiana Jones's nightmares. And we'll save the killing.
I need healing.
We're like right there. Part of the reason for the drastic drop in health is the actual stats that affect health go down. Yeah. Well, that's a lot of snakes. A lot of snakes. Oop. There we go. I had to remember how to look down. That's right. Page down is to look up, and delete is to look down. Because logic. Alright. As is the cost of streaming. RL happens. Hardly a big issue. Oh, I totally forgot to even turn base.
I need help.
I think we got a little handy reminder there. I like puns. Suffer through them. I will never stop. Yeah, see, this King Cobra is not being nearly as bad as the first one. Alright, another little green icon. Mobs are nearby, we wouldn't be green, so this first room should be clear. Pick up some good old loot. Check buckets, they get berries. Red liquid, there's some might, make our paladin stronger. Alright, infamous chests.
Got it.
Ah, she said got it, which means that it was trapped, and she disarmed it for us. And hey, my candelabra, quest item. I should be able to get some money now. I don't need that many spare sets of leather armor.
Aha!
Potion bottle.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh!
Now she knows what plate armor is. If only she or somebody could wear it. We'll give her a pair of gauntlets. Or actually, no. We'll give her the gauntlets. Not a lot of good gear to work with here. Actually, we do membrane things. Alright. Oh, we got the candelabra, so that's our first quest done. Go turn it in and hit up the temple again. So expensive. See a berry over here. Regularly find berries on the ground.
It worked.
You know what? Let's do this. There's a cure poison right there. Second thought, save it. Save it for when we need it. Anko. I forgot stuff in my pockets.
Can we assist you?
be with you.
I'm impressed that the headphones have lasted this long. A friend gave them to me, and they've gone through the wash like 6 times, but they still work great.
Hello, come on in.
Alright, here we are. Andover. Talk about his quest. Excellent, Bob, be praised. I see you are not frightened of the curse at all. Here's your reward, and thank you again for your assistance. Woo! 1279. Alright. Maybe let's head over to this other training spot. Maybe we get some better armor trained up.
What are you looking at? That will be useful.
Get our druid some armor there.
That will be
Doesn't hurt to be able to wear the leather. Alright. Spin if I want to do anything fancy. Ah, we'll stick. Use some leather. Use some leather. You've got leather. Love these paper dolls, especially when you got the same armor on everybody. What's really fun is all these pieces of art. They were actually originally like photos taken of people and then digitized way back at low resolution.
I don't know.
Makes them, you know, a little bit more fun. Now we got some armor, so now we're a little bit better equipped. A little less likely to die. I didn't want to give him leather because, yeah, gold. I got a suit of plate armor for my paladin. So, oh, plenty of stuff to wear. Alright. However, I think I'm actually going to call that for today. I know I said I'd go for 2 hours, but it's my first stream, and this is honestly a pretty good stopping point. We got our first quest done, so we're going to go ahead and save game. Override that. Alright. So there we go. That is Might and Magic 6. Make that thing go away. Ha ha ha. Doesn't oh. Now it doesn't exist. Some things are a little harder to do and remember. You know, it is a thing. But thanks for listening to me yammer, and I hope you enjoyed it, and there will be more of this wonderful little series, and more for me in general. This is just kind of my debut item. And once I figure out how all of it works, my plan is to probably every following week hopefully get a video up on YouTube, but we'll see where that goes. Alright, this has been Renard Toma, and suddenly my lips aren't moving anymore. There they go. One of these days, more money, better equipment. That face. Alright, everybody have a good day.